Hi SIF staff. Welcome to today's miscellaneous exercise. So people know I go by Shell for my nickname, so my program is going to be miscellaneous. You're going to get something different every day. What we're going to be focusing on today is scooting away from your desk, taking a little moment to breathe, stretch, and today we're going to work on opening up our hip area. When you're sitting all day, you tend to hinge this area. We're going to open up these tight spaces. We're going to use a chair. We're also going to use the edge of a desk and do some exercises. So here we go. You can be seated or standing. We're going to start with some breathing exercises. So we're going to stand with our feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and we're going to take our shoulders up to our ears, drop them back, and place them down. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and exhale out the mouth. So it's in the nose and out the mouth. Perfect. Hands come gently down by your sides. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, up. Anytime your hands are shoulder height, you rotate the palms, take them up. Deep breath in, lift with the rib cage. Do not lift the shoulders up to the ears. Keep them down. Lift up through the rib cage. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in here. Exhale, arms come down. Go ahead and give a nice little rotation of the wrists, nice and gently. Let the arms float down. We're going to come into a little bit of standing cat and cow. You can actually do this position seated as well, but I'm going to show you from the side. If you're standing, you're going to just gently bend the knees, and we're just going to round the back up like a scared cat. Tuck the tailbone under. Belly button tucks into the spine, and we're rounding our shoulder blades, getting a nice opening between the scapula, our shoulder blades, and as we inhale, we're going to arch the chest, open up, tailbone now comes, we tilt the pelvis, tailbone reaches up towards the back wall, exhale, round. Really focusing on the breath, opening up these tight spaces, inhale, arch. Perfect. One more time, round. Imagine that tailbone, just turning the tailbone under, pressing the tailbone down towards the ground, and then inhale, open. Go ahead and stand towards the front. We're going to work on opening up our hips. So if you're up against a wall, or you can use the back of your chair, make sure it doesn't roll. You want to have it anchored on something. But I'll just use the wall right now. So what we're going to do here, this is our base leg. So the leg that's closest to the wall is your base leg. Feel every part of that foot. And as you'll see, I don't have any shoes on. I just took my shoes off. We're going to take our other leg, and we're just going to lead with our knee. So it's like I'm drawing a circle on the wall in front of me, doing a couple hip openers this way, and then we'll pause, and we'll go the opposite direction. Nice, slow, and controlled. The base leg is just bent slightly. We do not lock the knee. Perfect. Now we'll take that leg and just let it swing side to side. Opening up the tight spaces, side to side. Nice and gentle. Perfect. Now we'll go do the other side. So now this leg by the wall is my base leg. This knee, I'm leading with my knee. And just nice little hip circles, opening up the hip. Perfect. Remember to breathe in the nose, out the mouth, and we're pulling in our abdominals. Everything's engaged, opposite direction. You get tight hips from sitting most of your day, so this is good. Now we're going to let that leg hang, and we're just going to let it swing side to side, just like a pendulum on a clock. Side to side. Nice and gentle. Side to side. We're breathing. Perfect. Now, we're going to come right into the center. Legs are going to be a little bit more than hip width apart. Your toes are just barely slanted out at an angle, and we're just going to do nice little sunflowers. Let me scoot over here. So we're just going to nice little squat, just really gentle. But when I come down, I always go like this to make sure I'm tracking my knees right out over my toes. So you should be able to see your big toe. Nice little bend. Come down and up. Come down and up. Give a nice little, just a little bit of a pulse down there. So nice little pulse. When arms come up, remember to rotate the palms, bring them up together. We'll do 2 more. And up, down, and up. Perfect. Now we're going to let our right arm float down. Really reach up through the pinky, reaching opposite directions. We can take our gaze up to that top hand. Breathe in and out. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, our arms rotate. Opposite arm up. Now lead with the pinky. Reach down and extend. Reaching with opposite ends. Take your gaze to your hand. Deep breath in. Exhale. Do not lock the knees. Inhale up. And then exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let that arm float down. Go ahead and interlace the fingers and pivot on your toes. Have your toes facing forward now. Kind of walk them in a little bit. Press out. Chin comes down towards the chest. This is what it looks like from the side. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale. Release. Now we're going to take our hands behind us. We're going to open up the chest area. So you want to interlace your fingers right behind you. If that's not an option and that doesn't feel good, then we're just going to overlap our hands right behind us. But the move is to press these shoulders back. We tend to sit all day typing or whatever we're doing. We tend to roll inward. We want to roll that out and open up this space. So hands come at the small of the back, or we can go ahead and extend arms out with our hands, with our fingers interlaced. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Deep breath in, exhale, release. Perfect. I'm going to show you a couple poses that we can do seated. So if you choose to do these exercises seated, that's what's great about yoga, is you can do whatever works for you. So go ahead and plant your legs, your feet shoulder width apart. Scoot away from your back. So then now we have to engage our core, okay? So pull that belly button into your spine. We're going to inhale, arms up. Remember, anytime our arms are shoulder width or shoulder height, we rotate the palms, reach up, coming up through the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, come down to our heart center. And we're going to go ahead and do a nice little spinal twist. So we're just going to twist over to our left side. Deep breath in. And exhale, press on those hands. We're not up here, we're right down here. Shoulders are down. Inhale. And then exhale. Breathe out. Inhale. And as we exhale, we'll bring it to the center. Deep breath in. Feet are nicely planted. Exhale. Go to the opposite side. Nice and controlled. And we're breathing. Get a nice little twist in our lower backs. Deep breath in. And exhale. Pressing on our hands. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring it to our heart center. We're going to go ahead and just roll our wrists a couple times one direction and a couple times in the other direction. Perfect. Go ahead and touch every finger. Really exaggerate. Touching every fingertip. We're working our fingers and our hands all day long, so it's great to release that tension. Okay, what we're going to do here, so if you're able to cross one ankle over your thigh, I want you to be here. If this is not workable for you, then you're going to cross at your ankles, okay? So we're going to be up here, but what we need to do is take that string out the top of our head, sit up nice and tall, deep breath in, and exhale, just hinge over that front leg. The hinge comes from the lower back, so I'm not rounded like this. No, none of this. Sit up nice and tall and just come forward. So we're getting a nice opening into the hip, into the glute area. You can take this elbow and kind of press out that hip a little bit. If you're crossing at the ankles, Same thing. You're leaning forward, coming down and opening up this hip area, okay? But keep a nice flat back, and we're breathing. So deep breath in, and then exhale out. Let those tight spaces release. Inhale, and then exhale. Perfect. We'll release that leg. We'll do the other side. So either crossing down at the ankles, or we're bringing that ankle up onto the top of the opposite thigh. Remember to sit up nice and tall. Imagine that string coming right out the top of your head, flat back, and we're hinging at the hips. So once again, I'm not like this. I'm nice and tall, and I'm coming forward. Perfect. Okay. Using this elbow to press down, tight spaces, letting them open up, breathing. Deep breath in, and exhale. Deep breath in, and exhale. One more time, in, and then exhale, we will release. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and stretch the back of the leg. So we're going to take, well, they'll come right here. So you're going to have one foot flexed. Once again, we're away from the back of our chair, sitting up nice and tall, hinging at the hips, come down, and we stretch. So your hand can either reach for your foot or just place it right on your shin. But the foot is flexed and the back is nice and straight. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Deep breath in, exhale. One more time, deep breath in, and exhale. Perfect. Go ahead and walk that leg in, and we'll do the opposite side. Flex the foot, pull the toes back towards the shin, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath here, and then as we exhale, we'll hinge. Make sure your chair is not going to move, but you are away from the back of your chair. Placing the hand, reaching for the toes. If that's not an option, we'll go ahead and place our hand right here on the shin. But the hinge is coming from here, leaning, and getting a nice opening in the back of the leg. Perfect. Deep breath in, and exhale. Deep breath here. Exhale. One more time in, and then exhale. Perfect. We'll go ahead and stand up for just one more exercise. Scoot the chair to the side, standing up nice and tall, coming into mountain pose. So hands are open, legs are nice and tall, pulling the quads up off of the knees. Tailbone is tucked under, just kind of slightly under. Perfect. Deep breath in, roll those shoulders up, down and back. Couple times here, up, down and back, up, down and back. We'll go the opposite direction. Perfect. Perfect. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Roll the wrists once again. And then we're going to take it to the wall and stretch down here into our calf region, okay? So we're going to come to the wall. One leg steps back. And we press the heel all the way down to the ground, okay? This knee is just bent slightly, just a little bit. Press the heel down. And then we'll step up and press the opposite heel down. Get a nice opening down, all the way down the back of the leg, all the way into the calf. So deep breath in and exhale. This can be done also at a desk. You can press your heel back just like this, and then you step up and alternate the other leg back. But make sure that heel is pressing down towards the floor, okay? If there's tight spaces, take your breath there If anything hurts, then you ease up. Deep breath in, and exhale. We'll do each side one more time. Press that heel down, deep breath in, and then exhale. We'll alternate again. Press that heel down towards the floor. Getting into the arches, into the calf muscle, stretching those tight spaces. Okay, we'll end with a little balance pose, getting the arches working. So nice. It's better to do this without any shoes on so you can feel every part of your foot. But we're just going to come up on the toes and down. The trick is to go nice and slow. You can grab onto a wall for balance. Just maybe do one finger, one hand, fingers, one finger. Do what works best for you. But when you come up, come down as slow as you came up. This really warms up the arches of the feet. Up and then down. So when you come up, kind of pause for a moment and then release. Perfect. Now this, we just stretched our calves and now we're working them. We'll do one more. Come up and then down. And then you can grab the back of your chair, the wall, the desk, but just press that heel, walk your feet out. Make sure this knee is in an alignment, okay? My knee is directly over my ankle. Your body wants to be in nice alignment to protect it. Step up, other leg back. Press that heel down to the floor. This chair is kind of moving, but it's okay. Just make sure you're stable. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Perfect. Stand together. We'll do one more sunflower to end. Reach up. Remember to take breaks during your day. Scoop up the energy that you need. And we will end with Namaste. Thank you.